Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año e felicidad. Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, prospero año e felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. This is how to play Feliz Navidad. This just has 3 simple chords, and I wanted to show this one so that wherever you live around the world, there will be at least one song that you can learn and play on guitar this Christmas. There are some other ones which I will link to in the top corner and also the link in the description below, but this song uses the chords. I'm using the Michael Bublé version because it's in the easiest key of A, so that we can use the chords A, D and E. So the Michael Bublé version is our blueprint for this song. That would be one that you could play along to, but you can just do your own version and sing this song absolutely fine. Great for a little sing-along with the family. And we have the same chords throughout the whole song. We would have the D major chord for 1 bar or 1 measure, if you think about it that way. The E major chord for another bar or 1 measure. And then the A major chord for 2 bars or 2 measures. So if we were just to play each chord once, we would think of this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would repeat throughout everything that I've demoed in this song. We could, of course, play the A major this way, or even with 1 finger, or even with fingers 2, 3 and 4. There are always different options for each chord, but I recommend that beginners check out this way because we can have a pivot finger between the D and the E chord so that we never have to lift off that first finger, and that can really help having to take your fingers off and then not know where to put them. And again, it can be a real benefit to changing chords, which of course is the hard bit in the early days of learning guitar. But if you prefer this method, that's totally cool. If we were to strum on the beat, this would go 1, 2, 3, 4, E, 2, 3, and A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, from the D chord, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. If you're confident with those chords, but only if you're confident, make sure you get that down first with a little bit of singing or along to a recorded version. We can also add the F sharp minor chord, so it does get a lot trickier. Wouldn't recommend this for beginners, but this will be barring at the 2nd fret and 3rd and little finger at the 4th fret on string 4 and 5. And that would be, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. So just 1 bar of A and then the F sharp. The chord sheet that I linked to in the description will explain that more, because you can follow that chord sheet. Strumming wise, we can add a little tap and do what we call an 8th strumming pattern. So our hand is going to be moving or hitting 8 strums per bar, so per that count of 4 in total, and that would be to a count of 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and per chord. Well worth just doing that first of all, catching every strum. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keeping the strums nice and small, wrist nice and relaxed, and just a little bit of wrist motion. and just a touch of arm motion, but a little bit of wrist motion as well, basically nice and loose, so that we can do this, get the feel of the song. It's a wonderful song, very good vibes from this one. And what we can do then is try and add a little percussive tap or a little mute on what we call beats 2 and 4, which are where the little clap would happen or a snare drum would happen. That would sound like this. It really brings it to life and makes it, you know, that's not a very absolute beginner thing. That's a little bit more intermediate, but so worth adding. And the way that we would do it, if I just demo it on the D major chord, we're still doing this down and up motion we've just done. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. But when we count the 2 and on the 4, we do a little, you can do it in a different ways. You can do a little strum, you can do a tap where the strings will hit the frets here. And as long as we keep the motion as similar as possible, that will end up like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Still loosey-goosey, but not letting our hand move all over and not a lot of wrist motion, okay? So we're loose, but we're trying to keep small motions and still, and just try and keep that vibe. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. So just dropping really the outside of the palm and to get the mute, and just pushing the hand onto the strings and then lifting off as natural as you can, though it is awkward if it's the first time that you've done it. If that is too difficult for you at this time, a fantastic gateway to that strumming is doing the most common strumming pattern ever, which is down, down, up, up, down. Per chord, that will be once on the D, down, down, up, down, I wanna wish you a merry, and then twice on the A chord. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down. That's another great option. I teach that strumming pattern with a lesson from my beginners course, which many of those lessons and videos are free on YouTube. We have a premium version of that beginners course available in book form, and you can download it on the new Andy Guitar app, which is available now. Yes, we've got lots of support on this Andy Guitar channel to help you guys play guitar. Some Christmas songs, of course, as well, but a load of beginner-friendly songs, and hopefully getting you playing guitar as quickly as possible. I will leave some links on the screen for you now. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe if you've liked it, and I hope to see you again real soon.